My name is Justin Lutz. I'm the Associate Director of Athletic Communications here at Ithaca College. Like I said, thanks for everyone for coming and everyone watching on our live stream as we prepare for the 59th Cortaca Jug game this Saturday at Butterfield Stadium. Before we get into all the good stuff today, I just want to give a little historical perspective about the Cortaca Jug. The sidelines at first will look a little different this year. For the last 20 years, it was Mike Welch and Dan McNeil on the sidelines. Now it's Dan McNeil and Dan Swanstrom. So the rivalry goes all the way back to 1930. This will be the 76th all-time meeting and the 59th Cortaca Jug, as I said. Ithaca's advantage in the meeting is 39 to 33 and 3. The Jug is 34 to 24. But in the last 7 years, Portland has won the Jug. It's the second longest streak in the series since Ithaca won 9 in a row from 1971 to 1983, or 1973 to 1981, excuse me. In 1981, Sports Illustrated dubbed this rivalry as the biggest little game in the nation. And it's always been a close rivalry. 13 of the last 18 games have been decided by less than 8 points. And to kind of break it down a little bit more, over the course of the 75 previous meetings, Ithaca averages 19.7 points a game, and Cortland averages 17.1. And now we would like to acknowledge the captains here for Cortland, Senior Jake Smith, Senior Stephen Ferrara, Junior Kyle Richard, Senior Dan Bach, and Senior Brandon Stevenson. Speaking on behalf of the Red Dragons is Dan Bach.
I just want to say on behalf of SUNY Cortland, the Red Dragons, the senior class of the 113 team, honored to be here. We hope for it to be a great experience for both teams, and we hope to have a great game.
And now for the captains of Ithaca, we have seniors Kenny Bradley, senior Tristan Brown, Dan Loizos, and Jordan Shem. Speaking on behalf of the Bombers, Kenny Bradley.
On behalf of everyone from Ithaca, we'd like to thank Portland for coming here today. We just want to have a great game. You know, it's always something special to be a part of a rivalry like this that dates back so many years, as you noted before, the 76th meeting, I believe. We're excited to have a good game. Looking forward to playing against one of the quality opponents that we've played for so long. And thank you all for coming today.
And now we're going to bring up Cortland's head coach Dan McNeil.
Again, another super class event to be a part of. So the first thing that I would like to say as we kind of come up on this week, which is always the same every year, you know, the burden and the blessing of all the vets, the Veterans Day that's coming up on us, Veterans Week, you know. Certainly we want to pay homage to those people that really allow us as a society to have such a magnificent event. And so anybody that here is a vet, or anybody that is listening that is a vet, certainly on behalf of our program, thank you for your service. Certainly a blessing and a burden, and we want to make sure that we bless the burden that those people took on for our country. Right? Rivalry. Great, Trace. Just a great rivalry. And as already been mentioned, I usually rely upon, I was so happy to hear you kind of give the history, because Mike Welch, all these years, I never had to do it. You know, he lived every one of those years on that Jug, and now that he's gone, I'm like going, man, I hope it's not up to me. For both teams and for the fans, you know, we expect the fans to come in and certainly enjoy it, but honor it the way the players do. Just honor it the way the players do, and it'll be a great day and a sweet opportunity. Thank you very much.
Our final speaker today is Ithaca College head coach Dan Swanstrom.
I'm excited for our players, I'm excited for our coaches, and I'm excited for everybody involved, because I understand what you do day in and day out, and sometimes the experience and the accolades and everything else that some of the big time athletic programs get that we will not get, but on one day we get to have that experience, and that's exciting, and that's a big part of why I'm here. So thanks for your time.
Obviously, a huge game coming up, big rivalry, great rivalry. But you've also got, you know, a possible playoffs coming up after that. How do you get you guys ready for this game?
Yeah, I mean, here's the best answer for that. Everything counts. flat out everything. But you got to take everything and you got to make sure you make big, small decisions, blessing, burden kind of decisions about how you process everything. And that's just the presentation. That is trying to wrap yourself around it and keeping yourself focused. So,
Obviously, the big thing for Portland is the 7-game winning streak. Do you feel the players taking on a little bit of extra pressure with that in mind to kind of keep this winning streak going?
what isn't a burden and what isn't a blessing, right? The players that have played in this game and got that left-hand column going and all that red in the last 7 years, it's flat out special. It is a blessing.
You're likely going to be going into a sold-out crowd at the stadium. The players, need to stay focused. How do you remind them to kind of? Is there a way they can tune out the crowd noise at just the beginning of the game?
Just enjoy it. I don't try to minimize anything. I just think, man, when you walk by that alumni tailgate, you're going to hear stuff, right? You just go, man, thank you. This is neat. This is a memorable thing, right? You don't get into the banner. Thanks. I love this.